Hello, Beez Bladers. Welcome back and welcome newcomers to the channel. It is Friday, September 12th, 2025, and we are live at the Hive. All right, from Canada. Can you believe it? We're in Canada, baby. We're not in home anymore. I hope you all are having a great night, but I do want to just stop in and have a little live stream with everybody to hang out and have some fun. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully you all can hear me. I did pay for the internet so we could hang out and have a little bit of fun tonight. I did make a comment video for a giveaway. You know, we got to do the giveaways, right? We don't have to, but it is fun. It's absolutely fun. Hopefully everybody can hear me tonight. I am going to pull up a little comment thing. I don't have my extra screen and stuff like that. It says the video is private. Oh, okay. I can fix that. Oh, that's an easy fix. I'm glad you said that. Okay. So I'm about to fix that right now. Thank you. You guys see? Okay. All right. Here we go. I'm about to fix this business. You just hold the bus. Just a second. Nobody can see the comment video because it's private. I mean, I didn't do that on purpose. Oh my gosh. Here we go. Public. Publish. There we go. Now oh boy, that's funny. That's funny. I don't care who you are. Okay, well, no, it's not funny because you guys are like, dude, we can't see it, right? And I can't see what anyone's saying yet because I'm catching up with what's going on. I'm not in my normal habitat. I'm out here with the black bears and the grizzly bears and the moose and the elk and the wolves and mountain goats and all that other stuff. Ken Faulkner said only Beez can win. Yes, exactly. Okay, it works now. What would I do without you guys? I'm trying not to be too loud because Mrs. Beez has the hotel door like clicked open so she could go down the road. So I don't want to be too extremely loud. Let's see. It's only 9:30 here in Canada, which is crazy. You guys, it's 11:27 back home. I hope you're all having a great day. Let me get to where I can see what you're saying. Splitting Slices said, I knew it was a pesky setting. Yeah. Splitting Slices said, did you have to throw that slip joint in any of the wildlife yet? Exactly. I tell you what, though, I could have brought whatever knives I wanted. I could have brought my Sabenza. When I got to, I had to declare, or I declared that I had stuff. And then the guy at at the airport, the Canadian airport, he said, I see you have something checked. I said, yeah, I've hunting, camping knives. He said, oh, okay, no big deal. And he sent me through. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. They didn't check my knives. They didn't check my bags. They didn't check anything. I could have brought whatever I wanted. Oh my goodness. Michael, what's up, Michael? He said, hope you and Mrs. Beez are having fun. We are, dude. I'll tell you guys a little bit about it here in a second. Michael Miller said, hey, I was about to go to bed, but Beez is live. Yeah, man. Have you tried poutine? Yes, we did try poutine. Packrat said, Beez migration. Yeah. Hey, I did bring I can't see myself. Let me see. I'm gonna switch back and forth. Hey, I did bring this dude. I wish I would have brought a little bit more, but if I would have brought more, I would have got checked at the border and it could have been bad. So at least, I got me some 20 CV and I got my Spyderco Delica, which is, fantastic. So I am happy that I got this dude. What's up, Toe Jammer? He said, hello, all Beez. You having fun? Yes, dude, we are having fun. We just got back from eating dinner and then we went for a drive. We got a little bit too late. We went looking for wildlife. There's a couple, we're right in the smack dab middle of where all the black bears, Kodiak bears, moose, elk, coyotes, cougars, everything is in this area. Tomorrow night, we're going to go out at about dusk, and there's a couple cruising spots where I found where you can go and find all this wildlife. It rained tonight and got dark a little early because of the clouds. So we didn't get to see anything. So tomorrow we have 3 more nights. So that's what we're going to focus on, is trying to see some more of the wildlife. The temperatures here have been pretty much like the Dayton, Ohio area. It's been like in the low 70s every day, and then it gets down to the upper 40s at night. So the temperatures have been fantastic. It's been really, really good. And I'll share some pictures with you all if you're interested. It's good to be here. General Zod said, get a sit in the hot tub with a Coke Zero. Heck yeah. Hopefully, I didn't leave 2 comments on the video, said Richard Meyer. I do have a Yoda Coke Zero right here. And then I have my water. This thing has really came in handy. The Swiss Tech. I've been carrying this every day, and there's refill stations. Big Bad John said, "Oh man, I'm in California. It was 103 today. Oh, the weather here has been fantastic. I mean, it's been so good. Man, I can't complain. I mean, you talk about lucking out with great weather. It's been so good. Just so you all know, let me see. Where am I? I don't like not having my extra screen, but here, right there, I put the link to Olight. Listen, this thing is really cool. I have 2 versions. I only brought one with me, but I am so glad I have this with me. It's so cool. Michael said Phoenix has been chilly at 96 today. But yeah, if you're gonna go get one of the Olights, make sure you use my link, because this Arc Pro is very, very cool. It has so many options, and oh my gosh, it is really cool. What's up, Top Dog? How you doing, man? And I want to give a big, speaking of Top Dog, I want to give a big shout out to all of our veterans, past, present, and future. Thank you for what you do. And a big shout out to all the police officers out there and the members of law enforcement. Shut that door because that's going to be too loud out in the hallway. Mrs. Beez can knock when she comes back. And thank you to all of our first responders and all the channel members and the moderators. Oh my gosh, Michael Lawrence with a $50 super chat. Do I have something tingy? Oh my gosh. Let me see if I can find something tingy. I might have to change into some shorts. I'm getting a little warm there. Let's see. Oh yeah, here we go. Oh yeah, there we go. I'm liable to break it. I don't know. This is kind of dangerous. Wine glass. Let's see. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm gonna break it. He said, hold on. It's too loud.
Yeah, I mean, I can still hear you with the door closed down on my parents' room.
Are you serious?
Yes.
You're kidding.
I'm dead serious.
With the door open.
No, that was just now.
Wow, apparently I'm really loud, so I'm going to have to be a little quiet tonight, people. Michael said, let's get this show started with some doll hairs. Sorry I missed you all last week. I'll be done with the move at the end of the month. Back to KC for a short time until I find the new castle. Love you all. Got a new custom commission, so that's cool. Dude, congratulations on that, man, and thank you for the 50 doll hairs, dude. Thank you very much. The Big Bad John said, I won the giveaway last week, and I just might be more excited to send the coin to my tanker buddy than the knives for myself. Oh, that is very cool. Very cool indeed. Hold on, let me see. Let me catch up here. I don't have a big screen. I'm not used to not having a big screen. Splitting Slices said, hello, BS69 and everyone. I hope all will forgive me for not saying hi to everyone tonight. I might fall asleep in a while. Yeah, I'm used to yelling and being very loud, but I have to be careful because we do have neighbors. Hopefully you all can hear me.
You can turn it up on their end.
Oh, yeah, you can turn it up on your end. General Zod said, you have to do the show I'll do the show whispering. That way no one will know. BF Gunner said, live from Banff with beezblades. Oh, yeah. And y'all stand by just a minute. I'm going to do something.
Who knows what that will be?
Where's my comfy shorts?
Bathroom. Do you hear me?
I think they're still in there.
Bathroom on the floor.
No.
And now.
Boy, it's quiet when nobody's talking.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm back. So Splicer said your audio video is great at the Queen's volume. Sir Praise said, "Where's the fixed blade? What timestamp?" Oh, the fixed blade? That is that's at home. That's at the Hive. I didn't bring that with me. I'm carrying my new Remet. Oh, Ryan is carrying his new Remet Aurora today. Very nice. Very, very nice. How can I switch back and forth? So this has been my main carry while I'm here. This is my Spyderco Delica with a 17-degree edge I put on it. And CPM 20 CV blade steel, baby. Man, I wish we would have brought your fan.
Mine?
Yeah, your little one.
Are you hot?
Yeah, I am at the moment. I haven't calmed down yet.
Nice.
And what we have here, Richard Meyer has been a member for 16 months with us. Super Chad. Beez, did you find a knife shop yet? Toe Jammer, I did find one online, but it is way far from here. I did find some knives at one particular shop, and wait till you see them. I'm going to show them to you. Yeah, let's just put it this way. It wasn't exact. I was like, well, I guess if that's all you got. Let me see. Let me find the knives that I found. I videoed them. Let's see. Okay, so here are the knives that I found in one particular shop. And I'll share them to you like this so you guys can see them. So they weren't your high-end knives, but they did have knives with thumb studs, and they had a liner lock and flipper knives. I was very surprised by that. And then they had one with weed on it. And then, yeah. And then another knife that I couldn't understand why was $44. And then they had some Barlow style knives. And then some keychain knives. And then they did have a couple Victorinox. That was the only brand that I recognized. And then they had a couple crazy ones. And then a small short sword. And then another, some type of knife in the background there. And then down at the bottom, so this was all it was a corner display in a busy case. So there's some knives, have no idea what they are. And then some Victorinox, and then some little baby swords. Those are tiny little baby swords. And then down at the bottom was a set of these, whatever those are, and then those little swords, and then those little swords. And then way down at the bottom, there was an expandable baton for sale. And that was the extent of what I've got to see so far. Ramsey Silent. Been a member for 3 months with us. Super Chad. He says, hit the like button. It's better than hitting your like while a something. Thank you, Ramsey Silent, for being a member for 3 months. And then Mr. Top Dog. Wow, Top Dog's been a member for 47 months with a Super Chat. He said, hey, Mr. Beez, bring some Canadian beer back for show and tell. I remember drinking Canadian beer back in the day, and I did not like it. Baton for hunting, said James David. Yeah, expandable baton for hunting. I did buy a couple knives. So here's one that I bought. High end. It's a souvenir that I'm going to give my son for fun for Banff, Canada. It has regular blade with fingerprints all over it. And then it has a can opener. And it has the other can opener. And it does have a pair of scissors. Let's see. Put that down. Put that down. Has a pair of spring-loaded scissors. It's an El Cheapo. It's just for fun. What's up, Yavs and Todd Carr, Robert Willoughby, and the Johnsons said Canada needs to up the knife game. Luckily, the Beez crew is there. All right. I did bring my pouch. My what do you call these? Roaring Fire gear. I brought my pouch with some various cool stuff in it. Most of the stuff I've taken out at this point. Let's see what I have left in here. So I have a little Olight, and then I have a pry bar. This is a Vosteed pry bar. It might be the first Vosteed pry bar that ever came out. And then I have my little Civivi. Let me take this off of here. And my little Civivi T8 and T6, which if you don't have one, these are one of the best things to have on your keychain. They really come in handy. This little dude right here from Civivi. I can't see what you guys are saying at the moment, but you unscrew this. And there's a T8, and that's reversible. You can turn that to this side, and then you have a T6. So you have a T8 and a T6, which is very nice. Very, very nice. Yeah, there's a knife shop, but it's quite a ways from here. Jay Corskadden, been a member for 25 months with a super chat. He said, welcome to Canada. Wow, did not realize over 2 years. Help, eh? Pop toke loony toony coffee. Double, enjoy your time. All right, Jay, I will. Rainbow said, hey, Beez, in Canada, eh? Yes, I am. Dwayne K got a Barlow from Bone Sure Caves 48 years ago when he stayed in Golden Lake in Ontario. Was one of his first knives. If only they made the end of it a cigar punch, said Foley. Ramsey Silent said, my little Olight is an alligator clip 24/7. Yeah, so I have those things with me. And then I have this dude here. This little dude. Let's see if I can show you. This is the little Grand and Nitro V. Nice little pocket dropper. Not too shabby. Nice little EDC. It's actually not too shabby. Emmett said, I have a concept pry bar that was free. That's a good price, dude. That's a good price. Take off to the great white north, said Dwayne K. He's singing the song. And then what else we have here? I have my little my mini O pen. So you guys have been asking me for 2 weeks about the Arc Pro. Well, here it is. 7 bajillion gigawatts of power. But it has, matter of fact, I used it to check the hotel room, and the hotel is clean. So you have your blue light, you have your floodlight, you have a spotlight, and then also it has a laser. Let's see, let's turn this dude off. It also has a laser on the side. The laser button is right here. And it has really nice, let's turn that laser off. Where's the button? Really nice knurling. Let's see if I can get in there and show you the knurls. Everybody likes some good knurls. Let's see those knurls. Come on. You can do it. There they are. Vu said, turn around and shine the spotlight on Mrs. Beez. Right there's Mrs. Beez. Right there. Can you guys see her waving? There she is.
I waved while you were gone, but I don't know if anyone saw me.
Wait a minute. There's the spotlights on her. Literally the spotlight. Michael Lawrence, been a member for 5 months with a super chat. He said, I have a weird craving for maple syrup and pancakes. Sucks that membership month counter restarts when you up membership levels. Darn YouTube. Sharks with freaking laser beams on their heads. Exactly. Dwayne K said, guys, there was a sale on DMT 3-pack of sharpening stones. 3-pack of sharpening credit card steals for $20 on Amazon. You get the coarse fine and extra fine. Awesome deal. Gregory Witt is a brand new member with the super chat. Gregory Witt and VooFam gifted 5 beezblades memberships with a super chat. Let me get over here so I can see what's going on. Rugen, Marco, Alice Days, Henry G, and Bladefulness, all gifted memberships by Mr. VooFam himself. Thank you, Voo. There you go. Dwayne K just put up a link if you're going to go buy something off Amazon. What's up, Douglas Wagner? How you doing? Michael Lawrence said, VooFam holding it down. Got my first remet last week. Oh, snap. Watch out. He got his first remet. It's happening. I'll share a couple things with all of you. This is the dessert that I had tonight because I know you guys are all interested in that, right? There was my cheesecake, and I did have vanilla ice cream on the side. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Did you put that in the fridge?
Yes, I did. So that was dessert tonight. And yes, we've been eating very well while we've been here. I had some elk ravioli today. Right there I had elk ravioli, which was very good. And Mrs. Beez had elk today too. She wasn't impressed. Well, you did like the poutine.
I like the poutine better than the burger.
She didn't care for the elk burger, but she really liked the elk poutine. Raybo said my sugar went up just looking at it. Just looking at it. Let's see. I have all kinds of stuff here. There you go. There is me and Mrs. Beez at about 6,500 feet up, looking out over some mountains. Down there, that town right there is Banff, Canada. 6,000 feet down. What's up, Knife Wife? The VooFam, the weather it's been fantastic. It's been really good. I'm going to show you guys a couple cool things since you're all just hanging out and chilling with us tonight. Let me see. I've never seen so many. The Canadian Rockies are absolutely beautiful. I mean, they are so pretty. It's just unreal how pretty. There's just mountains everywhere. You got the Three Sisters. This is the view outside of our. I wouldn't even call it a hotel. It looks more like it looks more like a lodge where we're staying. But when you walk out the front door, this is what you see in the morning. I took that picture this morning. I think it was this morning. But that's what it looks like outside the front door of the hotel/lodge that we're staying in. And trying to see. Here's a picture I took of what's that, Emerald Lake?
No, Emerald Lake was the last one.
Lake Louise. I believe this is Lake Louise. Look at that. Does that not look like a postcard? I took several pictures that look just like that. Michael Lawrence wants a leopard. Let's see. I have some more that I took here. Oh, yeah. Here's another. It's changing the colors a little bit because of the camera and because of the lighting, but that gives you an idea. Hey, it's the Johnson said, it looks like fjords. Yeah, it's gorgeous. And then this right here, this is real. I really did take this picture. You would swear this is a postcard or a screensaver, but I took this picture yesterday. Look at that. Would you just look at it? Yeah, that's like real. Yeah, we walked all the way to the top of the rock pile to take this picture, take pictures. But that, I mean, the country around here is just absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous. And just to show you that it's real, here's me and Mrs. Beez. Me and Mrs. Beez just heard an elk outside our door. It's in the woods behind the lodge. I heard it too. There's an elk bugling. How's that for some really cool stuff? BK said Photoshopped. I know, it looks Photoshopped. It's just so unreal. We saw a chipmunk.
There wasn't a chipmunk, it was a ground squirrel.
It was some kind of ground squirrel. I can't remember what kind it's called. It was fat. It was a chunky ground squirrel. And then here was a different lake. This might have been Crystal Lake. Took that picture yesterday. Really pretty blue aqua. Alex said, man, that lake shot looks much like a photo I took in Lassen a couple years ago. Canadian elk wins tonight's giveaway by default of the bugle. Exactly, Gunner. Yeah. We're hoping to go see some of this wildlife tomorrow. And then here you go. This water, different glaciers give off different silt or whatever comes from it. This water looked white, almost like milk. See where it cut through the rock? Look at that. Look at that, it just cut right through it. Michael said, I wonder how the fishing is up there. I don't know. I'm curious. Michael said, how's it feel being naked up there, Beez? No pew-pew makes me feel like I'm missing something. Maybe it's just me, but I hated it when I was up there. Still enjoying myself. It felt a little bit light. Yeah, it does feel a little bit light for sure, Michael. Elk sound similar to mother-in-law, but they're less wild. And did have to take this picture. I guess this is a requirement when you go to Banff, Canada, is to take that picture. Slaughteroo said it's rutting season. So many elk, saw so many elk today. Really? Are there geothermal areas? I'm not sure. There could be. Oh yeah, there's a hot spring. We drove past it a couple times.
Closed, though.
It's closed right now. And then we saw a famous hotel. Some of you might know what this hotel is. This is a famous hotel. I can't remember what it's called. Fairmont Hotel. Look at that. Took that picture. And then we ate at a restaurant down the hill from that hotel. Dwayne K caught a lot of fish on Golden Lake in Canada. What's up, Henry G? Here's the Three Sisters, the famous Three Sisters.
Now, Susan.
Do they have names?
No.
Mrs. B just gave them names. The Three Sisters. Mark Dodson said Motel 6. Yeah, so this is, when you're driving anywhere, this is what the scenery looks like. That right there. That's what your scenery looks like everywhere you go. Just giant mountains. The Canadian Rockies. What's up, Eric W? BK said they have the three sisters have a rocky relationship. See what you did there. And of course, you know, it wouldn't be a bee's vacation if I didn't see a bee. Took a picture of that dude. Splitting Slices said, wait, was that a flying saucer off to the left of the screen? Yes, it absolutely was. Don't tell. It was a flying saucer. Dark Ginger said, hey, Bees, I just bought a CJRB Bowie Pyrite and Lothar Lich King. Neither knife could cut skin if I tried. Should I send them back? Probably not. I mean, I'm surprised that the Bowie Pyrite isn't sharp. The Lothar Lich King wouldn't surprise me as much, but I mean, not all factory edges are going to be super duper. I'm surprised with the CJRB though. It should have a decent edge from the factory. I mean, will they cut paper? Are you sure they're that dull? Usually factories do a better job than that. Ramsey said, great Beez. Thanks, man. Dwayne K said, welcome anyone. I wouldn't return them. I would just sharpen them up. Welcome to anyone just joining us in the live Hive, said Dwayne K. Please smash the like button. Eric said, I've been looking for a good Bowie. What do you recommend? Whew, there's some good ones out there. Michael, thank you for the $2 super chat. I mean, the Bowie Pyrite's a really good one. There's, man, I can't think of there's a lot of Bowies out there. I can't think of a good one at the moment. I did bring this right here. I mean, this isn't a Bowie, but I did bring this dude with me. Had to bring a little bit of Mr. Fancy Pants with me. Some S45VN.
Oh, I got to pet a dog.
Oh, Mrs. Beez was very excited. She got to pet a dog today. We've seen a lot of dogs here. Michael said, got me a flytanium.com. David is a good Bowie, said Raybo. Jeremy said, Blade HQ sent me a build your own Flytanium arcade magnet set, and I'm thinking I might want one for real. And here's the inlays on this dude. This is the trestle, designed by Azo. But, yep, this is the one I choose to bring. Foley said, get a gently used buck, and the warranty is for life of the knife. The life of the wife was ended by the knife. What show is that?
Like it's thundering.
What show's that from? Michael Shakarian said, love that. Kaiser, Mr. Beez. Thanks, man. And then I have this dude from QSP. Brought this guy. Really like this one. I can't, is it the Hedgehog? I can't remember. This might be the Hedgehog. It has a hologram blade. I know somebody in here knows which one it is. There's somebody in here that probably has one. Papa Jiggly, yes, it was Family Guy. The life of the wife was ended by the knife. Michael Lawrence said, got an arcade with Timascus scales, purple tritium, titanium thumb studs, and purple clip lanyard. Delete with purple tritium inserts. Love it. Oh my gosh. What's up, Thomas Gates? Yeah, this thing has the strongest walk and talk. I mean, if you give this to someone that's not used to knives and they try to open it, they're liable to cut themselves. Because, I mean, it is no joke. It's not going to shut easy. That's for darn sure. Drop Point Hedgehog. Thank you, Jay. And then I got this for my son. It's just a classic Canmore, Canada. That's exactly actually where we're staying is Canmore. Just got him a souvenir knife. They didn't have one with his name on it. So it has a corkscrew. And then it has this dude right here, which I guess would be an awl. You could sew with leather, allegedly. With this knife, it's debatable. There's your awl. And then Phillips head screwdriver. Then on this side, no, I didn't show you this one yet. It has the same stuff as the other one. It has a classic bottle top opener with kind of, I wouldn't call that a screwdriver, but you could use it as a screwdriver. And then it has a saw blade. And it also has a like a regular blade right there. In the back, you can see our little kitchenette. And then it has a pair of scissors. Dwayne K said, make me cringe when I see a slip joint slam shut. I had my finger in one years ago. Oh, boy. And it has some little scissors. Little spring-loaded scissors. Sean McDonald said, Civivi Sikoki is the latest on the stable. Ooh, very nice. Splitting Slices said, if one wants a decent but affordable Bowie, I'd suggest the off-grid Cayman XXL. Oh, yeah, the off-grid Cayman is a good one. That's a very good one. Thank you. Michael Lawrence gifted 10 beezblades memberships with a super chat. Michael Lawrence, thank you, dude. Let's see who got him. Eric W., Scott, Sean F., Fook Duzley, Seinfeld, Hundo, Daniel M., Big Jippin, and Steve L. and R. Rob, all gifted membership by Mr. Michael Lawrence. Thank you, dude. Thomas Gates said, welcome to the Hive, fam, y'all. Raybo said, Fook. Let's see what else is on the table. So I showed you that. Here's something else I brought with me. What is this, dude? What is this? Is the O-Clip Pro. I brought O-Clip Pro with me. This was attached. This came on the plane with me. This was attached to my backpack. So I got my one of my O-Clip Pros. And then on top of that, I have my Warrior Nano, because, you know, we're going to be talking about Olight, because Olight's happening right now, right? The Warrior Nano, this dude's pretty cool. Has to have some good light with me, right? So that's 1, 2. Here's the third little flashlight. It's this little dude. Little detachable dude. And then I have another flashlight somewhere. Not sure exactly where it is at the moment. Here's a couple more things that I brought that I haven't shown you yet. I also brought my Tack and Tweeze by Civivi. Or as Mrs. Beez would say, Ceviche. I've got Tack and Tweeze. Thomas Gates said, you need a Canadian bee emoji. I know. Sean McDonald said, dark ginger. I have a Lothar Fox that came as sharp as a razor. Yeah, I mean, most of my Lothars have come very sharp. I find it, I don't know, I guess it's how sharp you're expecting them to be from the factory. But here's my Tack and Tweeze from Civivi. I have 15% off these bad boys too, just so you know. They are very, very, I mean, you can really, really get in there. They are very fine point. Very fine. Well, very nice. See how sharp they are? Dwayne K said, I got my blackened Kershaw leak. Love that thing. Yes, it has a broken tip, but it bought it used on eBay, real cheap, and fixed it. Oh, very nice. Very, very nice. My Tack and Tweeze, it comes in a little pouchy pouch. So that was in my big pouch. Let's see, let's do this. There you go. That's what it looks like. Got my Tack and Tweeze. Actually put it down in there. There we go. So that's pretty cool.
Can you hear the thunder?
Is it thundering?
Mm-hmm.
I don't hear the thunder. The thunder and the lightning. Raybo said tick removal tool. Yeah, exactly. JB Catfish said, Bromette Canyon or RT Saker? What do you think is better, Bees? Let me see. Bromette Canyon. I got to remember myself what the canyon looks like. Bromette Canyon. Swordfish, wild species. How do they spell canyon? I can't picture it in my head at the moment. The Saker, I mean, I really like the Saker. The RT Saker Falcon is really nice. Yeah, I got a couple of these dudes. Each one of them weighs about a pound. For just for fun souvenirs. One for my nephew, one for my son. Let's say Banff on them. Just because, well, there's not a whole lot of selection of knives anywhere that I've been so far. I've been looking. Yeah, I spelled Canyon on the website. Oh, it's probably RT Canyon. Nope, that's not coming up. I don't know. There you go. Raybo put up, or VooFam put up a couple links. He'll help you out there. Here's another QSP that I brought. I'm clicking a lot of back and forth, people, because I don't have my extra monitor tonight. I brought this QSP right here. This dude. Why do you like this one? Another very, very strong. Ooh, it's sharp. That got me. Classic looking fixed blade. VooFam said, "No, wait. My link is just my video of it." Oh, that's what I figured. Todd said, "Canadian Tire or Bass Pro Shop department stores about it. Walmart selection up here sucks," said Todd. Yeah, I don't know that we're anywhere. I don't know how far we are from a Walmart. We're in Canmore. Raybo doesn't have a wrench, Bees. Michael Lawrence said, "Need me a Finch. He is like 20 minutes from where I grew up in Hillsdale, Kansas." Yeah, these things have a super snap to them. Here's a look at the handle. That's actually kind of bluish. Where's a flashlight when you need one, right? I'm just going to use the Arc Pro to shed some light on it. There we go. There you go. Michael Miller, I did bring mini Band-Aids. Richard Meyer with a $5 super chat. He said, "Pulling the trigger and getting a Remette Two-Face." Oh, dude, if you're getting a Remette Two-Face, use my link, man. Yeah, the Two-Face is really nice. It's very nice. Very, very nice. Let's see. So, yeah, I did bring quite a few knives, mostly slip joints. I did bring one lockback. My Spyderco Delica. Not the Delica, the Delica. Jeremy said, "I love the wine glass bill." I know. VooFam said, "That piece is a beast." Michael said, "Heck yeah, bro. Got my first last week. Got a swordfish." Oh, very nice. Jeremy said, "It's better than the digital bell." Oh, yeah. The one that I had on my phone. I'm very happy that I took a chance bringing this. I tightened down the pivot way tight for the trip because I didn't know what was going to happen at the border. Nothing happened. I could have brought a few more. Hey, it's the Johnson said, "I love slip joints." This is the favorite one that I brought. S45 EN blade steel, baby. Splitting Slices said, I love that limited DLT version of the Delica. Vu said, I'll be visiting Renette on my China trip. That'll be cool. Big Bad John said, blinker fluid. Yeah, you got it. Who in here, and I have a nice supply of light with me. Who in here is going to get an Arc Pro? I mean, it is pretty darn cool. There's a couple different variants of it, not just this one. Really nice knurling on the sides. Beez, what province you in? We're in Canmore, Alberta. Canmore, Alberta, right down the road from Banff. We've gone to Banff a couple times so far. Banff is pretty nice. Alex said, it is better at all. Is it better at all or just different options? No. The knurling on the side is really nice. This is the first one from Olight that has the laser, UV, spotlight, and floodlight. It has all 4 on it. And I believe it's 1,500 lumens. So you have the spotlight, which is a nice spot. And then you have the flood. Let's see. So you have the floodlight, the spotlight. Let's see where we're at. There's the spotlight. And then you have the UV light, which is super bright. Oh, I heard that thunder. It's thundering. And then also, oh, geez, on the side is a button for the laser. Laser. Where's the dog when you need him? You got your laser light. And then also it has the indicator of what power you have it on and how much battery you have left. Those are micro perforations in the steel. It's still waterproof. Operates like all the rest of them.
Oh my.
Yeah, that is a very bright strobe. Queen Bee's dad said, nice bell replacement. You like that? Queen Bee's dad is in the Hive from straight down the hallway. Dwayne K said, woke last night to the sound of thunder. Yeah, so we have this dude. Queen Bee's dad hasn't seen this one. I did show off my knives when we went on a tour in a tour bus thing to some people from Britain. The guy was scared to open the knife. He said, I don't trust myself. They were surprised at what you're allowed to carry in Ohio. He said he couldn't carry any of the stuff that I showed him. He didn't even open this one. He didn't even want to open a pocket knife. I was like, really? You want to just check it out? So I showed them. Cliff Brott said, it's been raining here for 3 weeks straight. Wow. Queen Bee's dad is in the Hive. He gets free bells. He paid for parking this evening. Cliff, hope you're having a great night. Dwayne K woke last night to the sound of thunder and the lightning. And then, of course, I brought this dude. We're going hiking tomorrow. I'll have this on my belt for our hike. I took this hiking with me to Michigan. This knife is made in Ukraine. The BPS knives. See if I can get it in there. Focus. Your focus needs more focus. Let's put some light on it. Come on, get in there. Get in there. There you go. BPS knives. There you go. But I really like this one. It's a more of a classic style knife with a wooden handle. Has a ferro rod. And the back of this is very 90 degrees, so you could strike the ferro rod with it. But this one's fun. I like it. Oh my goodness, what do we have here? Mr. Michael Lawrence with a $50 super chat. He said, one more drop in the honey pot for the night. Your mom's the sound of thunder. Thank you, Michael. Thank you, man. You're helping pay for all this food that we've been eating. You have to pay to play. If you want to eat at these restaurants in Canfield, you got to pay for it. So thank you. I appreciate that.
Canfield?
Canmore. I keep saying Canfield. Canmore. Hey, it's the Johnson said 1065 on that at BPS, right? Yes. Yes. 1065 steel. Can't seem to force it to want to. Oh, there we go. $1065. Yeah. Looks like a 5. Doesn't want to focus. I just blinded myself. Is that a field full of cans? Said Eric. Yes. A can field is a field full of cans. There you go. That 1065 steel. I like it. I like the way it feels. It's the Ukraine Knife Company. So that's cool. And I've been eating chocolate. Oh, I thought I did. I did not put the rest of the cheesecake in the fridge. You better do that now. Mrs. Beez bought a caramel apple. She didn't really care for it.
Disappointed.
She was a little disappointed. Got my little salt and pepper shaker in my bag. And you can see I have Aquifer. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got a few souvenirs. I got a zip-up hoodie. I have plenty of Band-Aids. I have Nextcare. These are really cool. Mrs. B's got a souvenir. What did I get? Oh, Mrs. B's got I got Mrs. B something for our anniversary. I got her a early anniversary gift. She really wanted this diffuser.
It smelled really good.
The store smelled really good, and she even went back and she really wanted that diffuser. Well, I looked it up on Amazon and it was $50 cheaper. I was like, okay, I got it on Amazon. I don't know if you guys could hear that thunder or not. That was a big one. Raybo said it looks like a Scandi grind, but it has an edge. Interesting.
Thunder in the vicinity.
Thunder and lightning in the vicinity. BK said, did you use your code? No, I didn't have a code for it. Todd said, beezblades, couple of knife stores in Calgary if you head that way. House of Knives, Cutting Edge Cutlery Co., and Target Knives. I did see Cutting Edge Cutlery Co.
Were we in Calgary?
I don't think we were in Calgary. I think it's about an hour and a half, 2 hours away. Cliff said, bear spray is hot sauce for bears. Henry said, Beez, you should be in a honeymoon mode for your anniversary. Did you know you don't have to buy bear spray when you're up here? You can rent bear spray. How about that?
Did you show them what I bought?
What'd you buy?
Brutus.
Oh, so Mrs. B.
We haven't named them yet.
Mrs. Beez wants me to do her show and tell for her.
Be careful because your cup is in it.
I think you took it out. Maybe not.
Mm-mm. So
here's what Mrs. B's got today. She's still coming up with the name for him, but this is her new backpack. This is we haven't named him. Baxter the Bison, Billy the Bison, Bradford the Bison, but it's a backpack. Benedict the Bison.
No.
This is her new backpack. He's pretty cute. Oh, Mrs. Beez has seen bison and mooses. They asked me what sound a moose makes, and I said,
No, I've not seen a bison and a moose.
elk.
I've seen 3 elk,
3 elk,
2 bald eagles,
2 bald eagles,
a couple fat squirrels,
couple fat squirrels,
and a golden retriever and a hat.
and a golden retriever in a hat. And Mrs. Beez bought me something today. Check this out.
Are you gonna unwrap it?
Yeah. I know somebody that knows how to wrap stuff back. He's inside the bison. Here's one thing. Mrs. B's got mini biscuits. Are these Biscoff?
Mm-hmm.
She got little.
They're
maple biscuits. And then thank you very much, Michael Lawrence. And then Mrs. B's got me this. Ooh, more thunder.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, check out this cool coffee cup. Look at that. And it has a spoon also that fits down in the handle. It has a piece of tape on it right now. I'm going to keep that tape on there. But it has a stir spoon that will fit in the handle for storage. Look at that. Can't wait to drink some coffee out of this bad boy. Richard Meyer said, "Who's watching Bogey?" My nephew is staying at the house watching the Bogey and Cat and the Berkeley. Both. I'm trying to think of a lot of things at once. Todd Carson, reminder everyone, this is a family-friendly channel. Please and thank you. Jeremy, I'll have you know I have already eaten a maple syrup lollipop. I had that while we were driving in the tour. We did a tour on the first day here. So very cool. And Mrs. B's got a cup too. Huh?
I did get a cup.
Yeah, Mrs. B's got a coffee cup. Is that thunder?
No, that was someone calling upstairs.
Oh.
Do not unwrap mine.
I'm not. What's up, the Maroni?
Are you going for the malt balls?
The what?
Are you getting chocolate malt balls?
No, we did get chocolate malt balls, and I got this for our grandson.
The cute t-shirt.
Look at the little t-shirt Mrs. B's found. And it glows in the apparently it glows in the dark. Let's check this out. Hold on. Let's see what glows. Can we tell what glows? I don't know if we can tell or not. See if we can see anything glowing. Just like charge it up. I can't tell that anything's glowing or not. It says it glows. Thomas Gates has been a member for 2 months with a super chat. He said, "Thank you for always being here on Friday nights to give us knife lovers a place to hang out, even on your vacation. Much love." Thank you, Thomas. So, cool little t-shirt for the grandson for him to grow into. And from the sounds of it, he's growing so fast, he'll probably be wearing this in no time. And then me and Mrs. B's always get magnets anytime we go on vacation. So we got this magnet showing the places we've been to. Rainbow said the yellow glows. Michael Miller said, "I'm happy you and Mrs. B's are enjoying your vacation." Thank you, man. Splitting Slice said, "Nice t-shirt. Beez, Queen Bee." What else we got down in here? some kind of little animal. Oh, a little bear, a little baby bear. A few little trinkets, and so forth and whatnot. Ed said, "Have fun out there, Beez." Thanks, man. So yeah, this is something I got today because it's warm during the day, but it gets chilly in the evenings. I got a zip-up hoodie. I know you guys are really wanting to know all about this, right?
Are you doing it?
Yep. It says Banff, Canada. I got me a zip-up hoodie, so I won't be cold. So there you go. When the Arkfeld Pros come out, everybody go get one just because. Dwayne K said, "Don't forget to periodically refresh your live stream so you're caught up and current on likes and the giveaway." Luggage. Sean said, "Luggage or C can shipping home." What? Luggage or C can shipping home? Question mark. Oh, this stuff will go in the luggage. It'll be fine in the luggage. Oh, it's 12:27 at home. Container. Oh, yeah. Everything should be just fine. Shipping home, no problems. All my flashlights, they all traveled with me in my backpack because you're not supposed to put stuff with batteries in your checked luggage. I had this little dude with me. I've already used it a couple times. Brian White's been a member for 5 months with a super chat. He said, "Beez, with all the Canada talk, now I can't wait for hockey to start." Oh, we're definitely in hockey territory. I had this dude here. This is what I used to, I've already flipped the pocket clip twice on my Delica. And this is also what I used to loosen up the Delica because I tightened up my Delica for the trip just so it wouldn't be easy to open if they checked it at the border. But this little dude right here really comes in handy. It's a, you put the bit on the end and you can see on the inside right there, it has a magnet. These are really cool. It's an O-Tackle, which one? O-Tackle D2. It's not D2 steel, it's just the O-Tackle D2. You can also use it as a fidget if you want to. But these are pretty cool. So I have two different things with me to tighten pivots and stuff, but I don't have many pivots to tighten. Oh, let's see what else we have. They have oh yeah, you people will get it. You people, what do you mean you people? You people will get a kick out of this because they have a lot of candy stores. I do have 100 grand, just so you know. Mrs. B's mom got 100 grand. She's already eaten 50 grand of it. And then Mrs. B's got cowtails and more cowtails and more cowtails. She got, is that 3 different flavors?
Yeah, one's cinnamon roll, one's plain, one is
honey bun.
caramel apple.
A honey bun cowtail. Oh, and here's another one. Pumpkin pie. Pumpkin pie. 4 different flavors of cowtail. 250 grand in Canadian. Exactly. Let me look over here and see what you guys are saying. Steinman said 100 grand is one of my favorite. Did you get yourself a new knife there? Levi said. Levi, no, I haven't seen a knife worthy of purchasing yet. I know there's places you can get knives, but nowhere that I've seen yet. Steinman said, "Man, I don't think I'm going to make it to the giveaway tonight. I'm not going to go super late tonight because here it's only 10:30, but at home it's 12:30. So I'm not going to stay a whole lot later because we have to get some sleep because we're going hiking tomorrow. Lon Labe said, yo, Brother Bees, hope y'all have fun and a safe vacation. Thank you, man. I really appreciate that. Dwayne K said, ooh, honey bun and pumpkin pie sound good. And then Mrs. B's got this dude, that Laffy Taffy. Laffy Taffy. This is strawberry, stretchy and tangy. Foley said, I bet there are local makers in your area. You might connect with something really unique. Yeah, maybe I need to do some more Googling and see if there might be a local knife maker. That would be pretty neat. I would like to buy a knife from Canada while I'm here. I mean, I've bought these souvenir knives, but you know, they're exactly that. They're souvenirs to give away. One for my son and one for my nephew that is guarding the knives and the dogs and the cat and the house. Mark Dodson said that will yank your fillings right out of your mouth. Yeah, you got to be careful with this. Leon said, are knife laws restrictive in Canada as in France? Not nearly as restrictive. No, knife laws in Canada aren't that bad. They're really not. I mean, it's not like being in the US, but they're not as bad as I expected. They actually sell some flipper knives and knives with thumb studs, which I was surprised by, but apparently you can get some good knives here. It's about what comes over in the border, I think. Mick Ranger said Mrs. Bees knows her candy. Mm-hmm. And then got some Skittles. Taste the rainbow.
Got some super sour gummy worms.
Oh, and some extremely sour gummy worms. Oh my gosh.
They're on the table.
Well, we got some gummy worms that are super sour. I don't know where they are.
Yeah, they're maybe on the table.
These dudes right here, wacky worm stirs. You can use these to go. Okay, you can use these to go fishing with. Those are sour. There's Mrs. Beez is in the hive. Hold on.
Hi. Bye.
Bye, Mrs. Beez. Dark Ginger said, you already talked about that fixed blade in the thumbnail of your light video. That is my Case Double X. It's at home. I'll show it this coming Friday on the live stream when we're back home. That's the one that I inherited from my grandpa. Milan Labe said, love the hairdo, Mrs. Beez. Dwayne K said, like the hair. Mick Ranger said, oh, Mrs. Beez, you look so cute. Everybody loving the hair.
This is done with
it's
an ill-proper hair dryer.
It was done with a half-power hair dryer from the hotel.
God bless girls.
What's up, Ron Crow? No autos, gravities, or push daggers mostly in Canada. Everything else is pretty much okay. Oh, and of course, you all know I had to have this dude, right? And I also have my refined pin. But I have my Victorinox 580. Of course, Eric said, I don't know how often you check out knives that are recommended, but as a knife recommendation, check out the Scallywag Tactical Knives when you get home. Very comfortable in the hand. All right. Raybo said, love your hair, Miss Beez. I've heard of Scallywag Tactical Knives. I'll have to check them out. Remind me Friday, because I'll probably forget by the time I get home. Todd Carr, in France, it's more simple. No knives at all. Yeah, exactly. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so much stuff on this little table. So tomorrow we're going to go hiking some really cool trails where you can see another one of those like aqua colored lakes. And then there's supposed to be like hieroglyphs on the walls of these like caves or something. So it sounds like going to be some neat hiking. My calves, oh my gosh, my calves are like, whew, I need to eat a banana and drink more water. I'll tell you that right now. All right, so we're going to wrap it up. I know it's been a short live, but I also have to make sure I get enough sleep tonight and we got to get up kind of early so we can have breakfast and then go to the bathroom and then go hiking. Phoenix said, "Stop skipping leg day, dude. My legs have never been in deficit. I have football player legs. Let's just say that way. my calves, though, yesterday we had to hike up around this big, they call it the rock pile. And you get all the way on top. And then when you get to the top of the rock pile, that's where you can take the pictures of the aqua blue lake. This one right here. Where's it at? Let me see. Here's me enjoying life. But you had to climb up a ton of rock steps to get up there. Backpacking, man. Yeah, Michael Miller, he said Beez can crack walnuts with his calves. Yeah, my calves, they have to carry a lot of weight. It depends on where I'm at on my sugar binge. I go on sugar binges, get heavy, and then I go back down. When I get back home, I'm cutting back on sugar. I'm about done. I've gone nuts. Yeah, the water is very cool. Dwayne K said, when I got my first thigh cramps as a kid, I thought I was dying. I was lying on the floor watching TV. Roger Baker said, Beez, I have a watch that the dial is modeled after a popular lake up there called Moraine Lake. There's a picture of the lake engraved on the back of the watch. It's so cool. I think we went to Moraine Lake.
I think so.
Yeah, we went to Moraine Lake.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah. I think this right here, let me see. I think this is Moraine Lake right here that I took a picture of. Right here. My phone is on night mode, so it might look a little yellowed. But there's Moraine Lake, probably. Yeah, we were fortunate enough to go on we went on a whole day tour, and they took us to the different really cool looking lakes. Let's see. Bunch of very cool looking spots. Got to take some really neat pictures of nature and the trees. There are millions of trees. It's crazy. Took this picture. If you look, there's a glacier in the background. So there's a glacier up there. Then I took a picture coming all the way back between the two mountains. Phoenix said, the same thing happens to me when I skip leg day for like a month or so and I start hitting squats and calf raises. I wake up with cramps in my hammies and calves. Dude got the Canadian power. Dude, get some Canadian Powerade. Yeah, I know. I definitely need to. Took this picture. Phoenix said Canadian Powerade has different ingredients in it that the FDA doesn't approve of. It tastes much better. Really? Okay, that's good to know. Did not know that. Here's a picture of a glacier. Slaughteroo said, to the west of you is Okanagan Lake, which is the home to Canada's own Loch Ness Monster. Oh, okay. All right. This picture I really like. I took this pic. It's kind of a panoramic view. Yeah, it is so beautiful here. Arky said, I realize it's a challenge to take everything in, but don't wear yourself out. Do enjoy yourselves. For sure, man. Phoenix said, I used to work at Coca-Cola, and it's a different ingredient profile. Nice pics, Beez. Thanks, man. Spyderco fanboy said, thanks for all the entertaining content. My allowance will never be the same. I have no less than 30 knives because of you, Needs, and a few others. Keep it up. Dude, Spyderco fanboy. I brought me a Spyderco to Canada, dude. This is a DLT trading exclusive. 20 CV steel. I put a 17-degree edge on it. I've been using it too. No mercy. I use this, dude. I've cut food 2 or 3 times with it, and I wasn't even worried. I was like, if someone complains, let it complain. I think the only time that you're going to get a complaint with the knife this year, flashing around being stupid. This is the Zome scales, black and red Zome. The Delica 4. Ogo Pogo. Okay. It is pouring down. I don't know if you guys can hear it. I don't know that I think it's just raining straight down. You guys hear the rain? I'm curious if they can hear the rain. Dwayne K said he's cutting his meat with a pocket knife. Oh no. Nick Ranger said, I just put my titanium tie contoured scales on my 15V pair of 3 and it feels and looks, oh God, I bet it does, man. Michael Lawrence said, it's raining sideways. It is. It's pouring down. As long as it rains tonight, not tomorrow. Oh, it'll make it nice and muddy for the hike. Spyderco fanboy said, nice. I was turned on to them in the core. Those and Benchmades. I'm now looking for lava flow carbon fiber scales for my bodacious. Ooh, very nice. Very nice. Yeah, the bodacious, I can see me getting it sometime in the future, for sure. Dark Ginger said, sometimes it even seemed to rain up. Phoenix said, Todd Carr, really? I didn't know about the cereals. I had the Xbox Live buddy that lived in Canada. He sent me a whole bunch of candy and the goodies we don't have in the States. Eric W. said, it's actually raining in reverse. Slices said, I only knew that was a DLT exclusive because I bought 2 as gifts for 2 teachers at my old high school who had 40 years there. Yeah, I saw when you said DLT. I was like, dude, you nailed that. That's pretty good. I was like, he's got a good memory. Ramsey Silent said, good Scottish weather, down and slightly to the left. Yeah. Okay, so we'll go ahead and do this giveaway so I won't go all night because I know it's 12:43 for all the East Coast folks. What do I have to do here? I got to pull up the YouTube random comment picker. I don't know what we're giving away. We'll figure it out next Friday. So whoever wins, make sure you show up next week so you see what you won. YouTube random comment picker. Yeah, I'm tired. Let's see, where's the giveaway video? Where is it? September 12th comment video. Found it. Okay, let's go here. So the Wi-Fi seems to have done a pretty good job tonight. We don't seem to be having any hits. It cost me $10 for the Wi-Fi for one day. Let me put in some drops real quick. Phoenix cereal has all natural ingredients and no coloring added. Compare Fruit Loops is crazy. Yeah. All right, y'all ready for a little giveaway action? Midnight cheeseburger, said Sean McDonald. Heck yeah, dude. I've been eating like crazy. Speaking of, let me just show you something real quick. Yeah, I have taken a million pictures. In case you weren't here earlier, here's the strawberry cheesecake that I had for dessert tonight. I also had vanilla bean ice cream on the side. There's my cheesecake. Because I know you guys like sweets as much as I do. And then we went to a German restaurant last night and had, oh, this stuff right here It was mustard, but it was mustard seeds. It wasn't like the squished mustard that we're used to. And it was amazing. It was really good. It's just a bunch of like the mustard seeds. And it was good. And then this was our view at dinner last night. In between two mountains. There was a golf course there. That's behind the Fairmont Hotel. And then this is what I had for dinner. I had smashed taters and two big brats. So that was my dinner last night at the German place. Stone ground. Yeah, they weren't even ground. They were like regular seeds. And then, of course, we went to Canada, so I had to have a beaver tail. I got the apple pie beaver tail, which was delicious. Thank you very much. It was really good. Milan Labe said, you had me at cheesecake. Oh, yeah, dude. And then here, this was a bison burger with a charcoal infused bun that was delicious. There's my bison burger. Would you just look at it? Was it good or was it the worst? It's called Moderade, said Leon. Yeah, so there's my bison burger with the charcoal infused bun, which was really good. Phoenix said, Arky, I can still smell the mixture of different flavors that I had to dump as a temp. About 10 pallets of Powerade that didn't pass a random chemical test, 12 hours of taking off caps and dumping. Dwayne K said, I could tackle that burger. Yeah. So I've had elk and bison since I've been here. That's exciting. I've had poutine, which is really cool. I didn't bring it with me, but I did show this on one of my videos this week from Swiss Gear, Swiss Tech, little fire starter kit, which is cool. I like the billows. The billows is very cool because I know it works. And it came with these little dudes, and I'll show you this stuff next week if you guys want to look at it. Robert said, are those giveaway items? No. I don't know what I'm giving away yet. We'll figure it out next week at the live stream. Okay. That bun looks very nice. How was the bison? Phoenix? It was good. It was really good. I mean, I'm a meat lover, so. But the bun added just a little slight char flavor. I was like, wow, this is charred. You're like on a grill. Then we asked what was in the bun, and the bun is charcoal infused. It was a black, but it was still soft sesame seed bun. Milan Leif said, that's great to have in a go bag or keep in your vehicle. Clint said, I lived in Alaska 25 years. Canada is so not as impressive. Roger Baker said, with all the food, someone's going to be pooping. Yeah. Richard Meyer likes chocolate mousse. Thomas Gates said, I've been thinking about getting that Swiss Tech Lodern kit. Well, if you do, go to my video that dropped, I don't know, yesterday or the day before. It just dropped in the last few days. Use that link if you're going to get it. That way I'll get credit. Okay, so we're going to do a giveaway. So I won't be on here all night. It was a short live stream, but we are on vacation. Okay, let's show that dude. Okay. Oh, Brandon Heilman with a $10 super chat. He said, happy Wi-Fi in Canada. LOL. Love you, brother. Love all Beez bladers. Thank you, Brandon. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate it. Phoenix said, I need to know about the meat. Dude, so far, the elk has been delicious. The elk was really good, and the bison was really good. I think I liked the elk just a little bit more. Had a little more gamey taste. I liked the gaminess of it. It was really good. Really good. Phoenix said, thanks for hooking up, Beez. Absolutely. So this is, we've got to add another country to the list of where we've gone live from, which is very, very cool. What am I doing? Oh, yeah. Let's see. Let me copy this. Nope, that's the edit. I don't want to edit. We go here. There we go. Copy. And then go over here. And so whatever we're giving away, we'll figure it out next week on the live stream. So whoever wins, if you're not a regular, make sure you come next Friday because we'll figure out what you won. I'm sure it will be fabulous. Okay. Get YouTube comments. Okay, we got the YouTube comments. All right, ready? Go. It's gonna feel good to go to bed right now. It's gonna feel good to go to bed. I am tired. A lot of walking. Richard Meyer said, "Look, squirrel." Yeah, exactly. Making EDC Hank said Kodiak and blades. Wayne said, "Any moose on the menu?" I don't think I've seen a moose on the menu. I bet that would be hard to get. Although everything around here is moose this and moose that, especially in Banff. In Banff, Canada, half the shops see moose and something. There's a lot of moose stuff. Gav said MC gave Beez a shout out for the giveaway together. Giveaway together? Metal Complex gave Beez a shout out for the giveaway together. What, the one that I'm using right here? Hot Pie said Phoenix. Cliff Barron said they're in Anchorage. Hot Car said Cliff. What? We always added to meat pies at least, depending on the cut as well. Yabs said the long draw. Gotcha. Yeah, makes it fun. Gives it a little bit of time. You get to see your name pop up. Although it is, golly, gotta go very fast. Moose pot pie. I eat it. Oh, Rugen Music. Congratulations. Are you here, Rugen Music? That's the question. Rugen, are you in here? Let me see. Let me see what your channel looks like. Rugen. Oh, I think Rugen is in here. Let me take a picture. Let me take another picture. I don't know if he said he's here yet, but I was able to tag him. I'm having to switch through multiple screens. Rugen, are you here? Congratulations. Let's see. He said, what? Yes. Okay. So congratulations on your mystery win. Next Friday, I will show you all the stuff that you won because I haven't picked it out yet because we're on vacation. I'm in Canada. But you can guarantee there's going to be a lot of cool stuff, swag, and all that stuff. Rugen, I'm trying to remember if I've seen Rugen's talking in here before. But Rugen, I hope you can make it next Friday. But any way you look at it, Rugen, send me an email, okay? Take a screenshot of your YouTube login page. I'm looking at it right now. I'm looking at your YouTube page. I took a picture of it. I see the picture and all that good stuff. Send me a screenshot. Email me, beezblades@gmail.com. Okay? beezblades@gmail.com, just like it's my channel. And then send a screenshot of your YouTube login page and then your mailing info. And in the subject line, put Rugen giveaway September 12th, 2025. That way it'll be easy for me to find. And then next Friday, you'll find out what you win and I'll get it mailed out. And it usually takes a few weeks for me to get stuff mailed out. So don't worry, you're logged in, you're good to go. And you guys, and Rugen, remind me when you come in next week, say, hey, Beez, what did I win? And I'll be like, oh, yeah. And I'll start putting all this stuff together. It'll be fun. It'll be a lot of fun. Giveaway winners. Send your, oh, there you go. Dwayne K just told you what you do, how to do it. So, yeah, Richard Meyer, I'm in Canada, eh? The newfies are coming, said Phoenix. So thanks everybody for hanging out, and thank you, Michael Lawrence, and everybody that gave Doll Hairs and Brandon Heilman. You guys are amazing. I really appreciate it. It's going to help. This trip wasn't cheap. Yav said, thanks, Beez, for the stream and enjoy the rest of your trip. Thanks, man. I really appreciate you guys coming to hang out with me. You know, I was like, I didn't know how late it was, but I was like, I know that at least some people are going to show up, and I'm really glad that so many people showed up to hang out with me while I was on vacation, and we got to do another live stream from a different country, which is very exciting. We've got to do live streams from all of our vacations but one, just because of the time difference. But I really appreciate you all hanging out with me. I love you to pieces. Have a great weekend. I still have some content coming out already scheduled, ready to go. So, go watch that and have a great weekend. And remember, live life in the present, keep a Band-Aid handy, and don't cut yourself.